Don't miss the end of this video, because what you're about to hear is not just a prayer, it's a living word, a real connection with God that can change your night, your heart, and your destiny. Before we begin, I invite you to write in the comments, "God is my refuge." Not only will it be a declaration of faith, but also a way to plant hope, because someone out there needs to hear this prayer, and you can be that light right now. Yes, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Psalm 12. Lord, before I close my eyes, I come to you like a child seeking shelter, like a thirsty soul needing to drink from your peace, like someone who has walked through another day in this world and now, as night falls, needs to hear your voice in order to rest. I don't want this day to end without speaking with you, without pouring out everything inside me before you, without surrendering in your arms. The day has been long, Lord. The voices of the world have shouted loudly, empty words, broken promises, injustices I saw and lived, doubts that chased me, all of that I now bring into your presence. Psalm 12 cries out for your intervention, for your truth in the midst of so much falsehood, for your justice in a world that seems to have lost its compassion. And it is in that ancient prayer that I find the echo in my heart, because sometimes I feel surrounded by words that don't build up, by divided hearts, by intentions that hurt. But I know that you see, you know, you judge righteously. You are not indifferent to the cry of your people. You listen, you respond, you save. Tonight, Lord, just like the psalmist, I lift my voice and say, "Save, O Lord," because I feel that the faithful are disappearing, that love grows cold, that truth is diluted among so many lies. But I also know that you are a God who remains, a God who never changes, a God who protects those who trust in you. In the midst of chaos, you are my refuge. In the midst of empty words, your word is pure like refined silver, like an eternal promise that never breaks. And it is your word, Lord, that I want to hear tonight. Speak to me in the silence. Remind me that I'm not alone. Show me that you are still at work, even when the world seems to drift farther from you. Let this night be a sacred space where your voice silences all noise, where your truth dispels every lie, where your peace floods every fear. Lord, if I was wounded by words today, if someone treated me with contempt, if I felt my heart closing because of others' harshness, I give you those wounds now. I don't want to sleep with bitterness. I don't want to keep in my soul what only you can heal. Heal me, Lord. Restore my inner being. Cleanse my mind of thoughts that don't come from you. Let me not go to bed with anger, with resentment, with pain. I want to lie down free, in peace, lighthearted, trusting that you watch over me. Let your promises be my pillow, your faithfulness my blanket, and your love my rest. I give you, my God, everything I cannot fix, everything that weighs me down, everything that confuses me. You are the righteous judge. You are the one who lifts up the humble. You are the one who keeps the upright. You are the one who protects those who seek you with sincerity. Let my room now be filled with your presence. Let your Holy Spirit move among these walls like a gentle breeze that caresses my soul. Let every corner of this place be consecrated to you. Let my sleep be not just physical, but spiritual. As my body rests, let my soul be strengthened. As I sleep, may you fight for me, speak to my heart, minister to my thoughts. Let there be no space for anxiety or loneliness or sadness. Let only you dwell in me tonight. Lord, if there were things I said today that I shouldn't have, if my words didn't reflect your love, forgive me. Help me to heal with my mouth and not to wound. Teach me to speak as you would speak, to love as you love, to act as you act. Let your character be formed in me, that my life may be a reflection of you. This prayer is not a routine, not just another moment. It is a sincere cry from someone who needs to meet with you before sleeping. It is my desire to close this day under your light, under your truth, under your promise. I thank you, Lord, for not abandoning me, for being here now, listening to every word that comes from the depths of my being. You are my hope. You are my defense. You are my shield. And even if the whole world rises up in falsehood, you will keep me. You will protect the righteous. You will surround with grace those who trust in you, and I trust. Lord, even if I don't understand everything, I trust. Even if I don't yet see the fruit, I trust. Even if I tremble inside, I still trust, because you are faithful, because you are good, because you never fail me, Lord. If the world confused me today, if the voices I heard stirred up unease, if the news made me doubt, I now run to your word, because in the midst of so many empty words, You speak with truth. In a world where lips lie and hearts deceive, you remain upright, holy, transparent. I don't want to be like those who divide with their tongues, nor like those who flatter with intent to harm. I want to be like you, Lord, slow to speak, but full of grace. I want my words to be like balm to those who hear. I want rivers of life to flow from my mouth, not thorns that hurt. Lord, if I lacked wisdom today in how I responded, if my words were harsh or impulsive, if my silence spoke louder than my voice, I ask your forgiveness. Teach me to speak with your heart. Teach me to be silent with humility. Teach me to listen without judging, because in this world where so many cry out for attention, I want to be an echo of your voice, not just another noise in the confusion. And tonight, Lord, as I prepare to sleep, I don't want fatigue to keep me from thanking you. Thank you for holding me up, for protecting me, for being present even in the moments I didn't feel you. Thank you for every small miracle hidden in the details, for food, for shelter, for warmth, for companionship, for health, for the time you gave me. Even if my day had trials, you were there. Even if not everything went as I hoped, you never let me go. Even if the enemy tried to sow discouragement, you planted faith. And so now, as the night deepens and the silence grows, I raise my voice to say thank you, my Lord, because I know it is you who guards me, you who sustains me, you who defends me. You are the one who places a hedge of protection around me so that I may rest in peace, trusting that nothing can harm me if you are with me. And if my thoughts start to wander in the night, if my mind is restless over what was or what will be, I cling to your promises, because you said you would guard those who wait on you, that you would lift up the humble, that you would destroy lying lips, and I wait on you, Lord. I wait on your justice. I wait on your light. I wait on your timing. I don't want to rush or chase after things that merely shine. I just want to stay on your path even if it feels narrow, even if it's lonely, because I know the path you lay out leads to life, to fullness, to true peace. Teach me to walk closer to you each day. Teach me to trust when I don't understand. Teach me to wait when everything tells me no. Teach me to obey even in silence, because in your will is my rest, and in your presence is my home. And if there are moments when I feel like evil is advancing faster than good, when lies disguise themselves as truth, when justice seems silent while injustice shouts, I lift my eyes to you, Lord, and I remember that your throne is not moved. You still reign. You are still just. You are still attentive to the cry of the humble. In a world where the arrogant seem to win, you lift up those who seek you in secret. You reward silent faith. You make bloom what was sown with tears. That's why even if I don't yet see the fruit, I keep sowing in prayer. Even if the ground seems dry, I keep worshiping. Even if everything around screams hopelessness, I whisper with my soul, God is with me, because you are the God who sees what man cannot see, who honors what is done in secret, who defends the innocent when no one else does. And that's why I trust, and that's why I rest, and that's why I sleep in peace. Let this night not be just the end of a day, but an altar. Let this silence not be emptiness, but a space for you to speak. Let this prayer not be just a routine, but a declaration of faith. I declare that you are my defender, my shield, my justice. I declare that you will put an end to vain words, that you will bring truth where there was deceit, that you will vindicate your children, and while you work, I wait. While you speak, I am silent. While you decide, I surrender, because you know what I don't know. You see what I don't see. You understand what I still don't comprehend. You know my heart better than I do. You know what hurts me, what moves me, what scares me, what brings me joy, and still, you love me, still, you listen to me, still, you call me by name and invite me to rest under your wings. How sweet it is to know that I don't have to carry my thoughts alone. What a rest it is to know I can let go of control and let you be the one to lead. Lord, tonight I bear my soul before you. I hide nothing from you. I give you my deepest fears, my oldest guilt, my most constant battles. I also give you my dreams, my desires, my most intimate longings. I lay everything at your feet, because if something is not your will, I don't want it. If something draws me away from you, I don't need it. Give me a new heart, Lord, one that won't harden, one that won't grow cold, one that won't stray. Give me a mind that thinks like you, eyes that see like you, a voice that proclaims your wonders. Even while I sleep, let your spirit transform me, cleanse me, restore me. Let something within me change by the time I wake. Let this night not be just another one, but a night marked by your presence. And now that the world is sinking into the deep stillness of night, I want to stay with you, to remain in this holy dialogue, in this prayer that is my most sincere sigh, because each word spoken becomes a bridge, a meeting place, an altar, because it's not just about asking, but about being. It's not just about speaking, but about dwelling in your presence. Lord, how beautiful it is to know that you never grow tired of me, that even when I repeat my fears, my longings, my confessions over and over again, you listen as if it were the first time. You receive me with tenderness, you comfort me with patience, you wait for me with love. And I, who so often get distracted, who forget, who drift away, I return to you. Like the prodigal son returning home, like the thirsty finding water, like the weary finding refuge, here I am, Lord, without masks, without appearances, without reservation, with all that I am, all that hurts, all that I hope for. I give you tonight everything I don't understand, everything that confuses me, everything that seems to make no sense. Because you know, you see beyond, you have a purpose even in what burdens me today. I don't want to live according to my emotions, but according to your truth. I don't want to be led by what I feel, but by what you say, and you tell me that I am loved, that I am forgiven, that I am protected. You tell me not to fear, not to faint, not to give up. You tell me to walk with you, to trust, to wait. And that is what I do now, as this night wraps me in silence. I wait on you. I wait with active hope, with expectant faith, with full confidence, even if people speak lies, even if wickedness multiplies, even if truth is despised, you remain firm. You are my rock, my stronghold, my shield, my truth. Thank you for not changing, Lord. Thank you for not leaving me. Thank you for taking care of me even when I don't know how to care for myself. Thank you for your angels that surround me. Thank you for every breath, every heartbeat. Thank you for the moments you saved me and I didn't even notice. Thank you for your patience, your presence, your peace. Let this night be full of you. Let my mind rest. Let my heart surrender. Let my spirit rise. And if the enemy tries to disturb my rest, if doubt tries to slip in through the window, let your word defend me, because you, Lord, will protect the poor. You will guard your own forever. Tonight I rest in that promise. Tonight I wrap myself in your faithfulness like a blanket. Tonight, I simply give myself to you, and as I continue in this sacred communion with you, Lord, I let the soul speak more than words. Let the heart express itself without limits. Let the spirit surrender without resistance. How sweet it is to know you are here, that you haven't abandoned me, that you haven't forgotten who I am, what I long for, what I face. You see the tears no one else sees. You hear the thoughts I can't even organize. You know my inner and outer battles. You know what I carry even when I smile. And despite all that, you love me, not because I deserve it, but because that's who you are. Because your love doesn't depend on my behavior, but on your character. Because your faithfulness doesn't change with my ups and downs. Because you are still God even when I feel weak. What a relief it is to know my security doesn't depend on me, but on you. What peace to know you guide my steps, even when I doubt the path myself. Tonight, Lord, I want to declare that you are enough. I need nothing more than your presence. Everything else may fail, but you remain. Even if people speak vain words, you speak truth. Even if the world tells me to give up, you tell me to press on. Even if my soul feels tired, you renew it. I want to rest in that truth, in your promise that never lies, in your hand that never trembles, in your plan that never derails. If you are with me, whom shall I fear? If you hold me, who can make me fall? If you defend me, who can defeat me? Tonight I give you my struggles, my processes, my silences, my unanswered questions, my prayers that seem to bear no result. I don't need to understand everything. I just need to trust in you, and that's what I will do. With every breath, with every thought, with every heartbeat, because you are trustworthy, because you are my eternal rock. Lord, if I heard words today that wounded me, that planted doubt, that made me step back, I cancel them now in the name of Jesus. I don't want to sleep carrying voices that didn't come from you. I don't want to lie down with the weight of what others said, but with the truth of what you say, and you say I am your child, that I am loved, that I am protected, that I am redeemed. You say your plans are for good and not for harm. You say you have called me by name. You say you've given me a future, and that is what I will believe. That is what I will declare. That is what I will embrace, because when your voice resounds within me, everything aligns, everything makes sense, everything calms. Lord, How beautiful it is to rest in your voice, like a child in their father's arms, like a ship reaching the harbor after the storm. I need nothing more than this, to know that you are here, that you care, that you speak, that you love, and that's enough to sleep in peace without fear, without anxiety, with gratitude. And as time passes and the night grows quieter, I remain here with you, Lord, unhurried, unpretentious, simply present, because in your presence there's no need to rush, no need to impress, only the need to surrender. My soul, often restless, now quiets before you, because you are peace, you are rest, you are the refuge I sought for so long and now have found. I don't need everything to be perfect to rest. I can rest in the chaos if you're with me. I can sleep with unanswered questions if you cover me, because your faithfulness wraps around me like a cloak, like an embrace that won't let go, like a promise that never expires. Lord, thank you. Thank you for letting me feel your closeness now, in this simple room, in this corner of the world, where only you and I are awake. I know that while I sleep, you watch. While I close my eyes, you are alert. While I surrender control, you take it. And that's enough for me to rest, because there is no deeper rest than the one found in the certainty that you rule over everything, even what I don't understand, even what hurts, even what seems meaningless. You know what you're doing. You know when, how, and why. And even if my plans fall apart, you uphold the ones that come from your heart. I want your plans to be fulfilled in me, even if that means letting go of mine, even if it means waiting longer than I expected, even if it leads me down paths I never imagined. Because if you go with me, everything has purpose. If you guide my steps, even my stumbles become sacred lessons. Lord, if I've walked far from you, bring me back. If I've listened to voices that led me away from your truth, silence them now. If I've allowed lies to nest in my mind, replace them with your living word. Tonight I want to sleep with the conviction that I am not alone, that you fight for me, that your angels surround me, that your presence dwells within me. Let my thoughts be filtered by your truth. Let my emotions align with your will. Let my soul rest not just from physical fatigue, but because it found its eternal home in you. And if there are wounds still bleeding, touch them, Lord. If there are hidden fears, reveal them and heal me. If there are areas in my life where I haven't allowed you in, I now give you full access, because I don't want to keep anything that steals my peace. I don't want to keep fighting alone. I don't want to try solving by my own strength what only your grace can transform. I need you not just as a distant God, but as my Father, my shepherd, my faithful friend. Let this night be a new surrender, and when I open my eyes tomorrow, let something in me be different, not by magic, but by your presence gently working deep within me as I sleep. And now that my soul has been bathed in your presence for hours of prayer, now that every corner of my being has met you in the silence, I can close my eyes with the firmest certainty. You are here. You have heard every word, every sigh, every tear that never fell. You have walked with me through this night, and you have not let go. Lord, thank you for being faithful, for being tender, for being strong when I fall apart. Thank you for lifting me with your voice, for touching my spirit with your word, for reminding me that no matter how hard the day was, the night ends in your arms. I've spoken with you. I've poured out my soul. I've exposed my fears and confessed my deepest desires, and you have not rejected me. You have held me. You have loved me. You have surrounded me with your peace, the kind of peace that cannot be explained, that does not depend on circumstances, that only you can give. May something within me be sealed as this prayer ends. May your word be engraved in my heart like sweet fire, like a living promise. May I wake tomorrow with a lightened soul, with renewed faith, with strength I didn't know I had. May your angels remain by my side as I dream. May your voice sing to me through the night. May your spirit minister to me even in the deepest silence. And if my heart stirs in the middle of rest, remind me that you are in control. If darkness tries to intimidate me, remind me that you are light. If thoughts try to trouble my mind again, whisper your promises to me. Let this night be different, not because everything outside has changed, but because you have worked within me. You have planted calm where there was turmoil. You have brought order where there was chaos. You have made hope bloom where there was only doubt. Because you are the God of the impossible, the one who transforms with love, the one who works in the soul while we sleep. I praise you, Lord, not only for what you do, but for who you are. Because even if you don't answer as I expect, I know you always do what's best. Because even when I don't understand you, I never stop feeling you. Because even in my fragility, you see beauty. Even in my failure, you see purpose. Even in my darkest night, you light stars to guide me. Thank you for teaching me that prayer is not just a request, but a divine encounter. That prayer is not just words that's dwelling in you. It's entering your presence and never wanting to leave. It's recognizing you as the only one who is necessary, the true rest, the eternal refuge. Let this night be marked as a holy night, a vigil where heaven touched earth in my room. May this prayer not end here, but keep echoing within me. May your word keep working healing, delivering, purifying. May your name be glorified in my life today, tomorrow, and forever. And now that my body longs for rest, that my eyes close peacefully, I declare in faith that I will sleep in peace because you, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Let no weapon formed against me prosper. Let no lie have power over my identity. Let no worry steal the rest you have promised. Because you guard me, you cover me, you sustain me. And though the world may be in turmoil, my soul remains calm, like a child asleep in their father's arms. Thank you for this time with you. Thank you for your unconditional love. Thank you for your presence that never leaves. I surrender myself completely to you, and as I close my eyes, the only thing I desire is that you keep speaking to me even in my dreams, that you minister to me while I sleep, that you prepare the ground for the new day, because tomorrow belongs to you, and so do I. Amen. If this prayer touched your heart and gave you peace tonight, I invite you to like the video and subscribe to the channel Poder de la Oration. That way, we can continue praying together every day. And if you know someone who needs to hear these words, share this video with them. A shared prayer could be the light that turns a dark night into hope. God bless you and keep you. Rest in His peace.